Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a poem from First Flight book, Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. About the poet. Robert Lee Frost was an outstanding American poet of 20th century. His work was initially published in England before it was published in America. His work was highly associated to rural life in New England, and he often used the rural setting to explore complicated social and philosophical themes. He tries to change people's mindset through his numerous works of poetry. Now look at the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. The poem has been written in a very simple language. It consists of 2 stanzas, each stanza containing 4 lines. In first line, the last word crow rhymes with the word snow in third line, and in second line, the last word me rhymes with the word tree in fourth line. In the same way, in second stanza, in first line, the word heart rhymes with the word part in third line, and the word mood rhymes with the word rude in last line. So, the rhyme scheme that follows here is AB, AB. The poem has been written in very simple language. Still, we are going to discuss some of the words and their meanings. Now, the first word is dust of snow. It means fine particles or flakes of snow. Second word is shook down. It means shook the snow dust down. Next word is hemlock. Hemlock is a poisonous tree. Now next word, it is change of mood. It means a change in the present condition of mind. And the last word is rued. It means regretted deeply. Now, the theme of the poem. The poem Dust of Snow is a communication between nature and human. Here, the poet tries to point out that nature is healing and helping with negative human emotions. And sometimes, even a small incident happening in our surrounding may prove to be of a larger significance. Now, introduction of the poem. This poem is an attempt to show how human judgment on specific issues can be misleading. There are certain animals, things, or objects that people associate with negativity. But these can also be the harbinger of happiness. The poet is trying to alter this mindset of people through this poem, and for this, he depicts the crow and hemlock tree as reason for his changed mood and optimism. Crow is a symbol of bad omen. In some societies, it is also associated with death. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree, and consumption of any part of hemlock tree can cause health complications. Due to this tree is avoided. However, in this poem, the same bird shakes up the poisonous tree, causing snow to fall on the poet, and the cool and soothing effect of snow changes poet's negativity, and the result is a changed individual who looks at life with a new mindset. Now, the explanation of the poem. It is a short poem with a strong message. The poem shows the power and significance of small, seemingly insignificant things by transforming one's spirit and attitude towards life. Here, the crow and hemlock tree symbolize negativity of the poet, and the white snow symbolizes a positive outlook towards life. However, the crow and hemlock tree become the medium of bringing this positivity to the poet. Now, look at the first stanza. The poet here says, "The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree." Here we find that the poet was in a gloomy and depressing mood and was out walking in the snow. While walking, he came under a hemlock tree, and a crow, perching on that tree, shook off the fine powdery snow from it onto the poet. Now, second stanza. The poet says, "Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued." Here the poet says that this simple action of falling of snow brought out a great uplift in the poet's mental life. The poet's negativity was replaced with a positive outlook towards life. He appreciates the white beauty of snowflakes, which transformed his mood and saved some precious moments from being washed away in regret. Here Frost suggests that in the same way, one can shake off the sadness and gloom from one's heart, as life has much power to make man happy. He also suggests that simple things happening in our life are indeed great.